Hi, Tanja here and welcome to TMJTV, a weekly video series aimed at real estate leaders that would love more time to grow their people and their business. I hope you enjoy this next episode of TMJTV. Hi, Tanja here from TMJ Coaching.
And Kylie Davis from CoreLogic.
And we are unpacking some of the key findings from the Real Estate of Leadership survey that we've done. And this one is really one of my favourites. 29% of leaders are spending up to 50% of their time navigating the people, performance and productivity issues in the business.
Yeah, so
what does that tell us?
Well, that tells us two things. It might be because we have principals who are leaders of businesses. They're not doing any selling themselves. They're just running the team, in which case it's probably
That's
about right.
pretty good.
It's probably pretty good. But on the other hand, we've got sort of 70% that are either spending a lot less time than that when it might be needed, or if they're selling principals and they are spending a lot of time managing teams, then they're not achieving their own KPIs around sales and hitting the targets that they want, which is probably causing quite a lot of stress.
A lot of stress. So big impacts there, financial impacts.
Yep.
Physical, mental, emotional impacts, impacts on leadership, because you're not able to be out there with your people if you're trying to, lead your own business and then all the moving parts of running the business.
Yeah.
Not a really great environment to be in.
No.
And I've seen this, I've seen principals that are really in that dance of working in the business and on the business. And then on top of that, they have an open door policy.
Yes.
Which means they're listing and selling, they're the main breadwinner, they're running the business, and they're just allowing people to come into their office at any point to ask them anything.
So in that way, they're usually carrying everybody.
Yes, which is ineffective and unsustainable.
Yeah, and exhausting.
Exactly. So what action would you recommend around this?
So there's two things you need to do. As a principal, you need to have a really good long look at yourself, I guess, and ask yourself, do I want to keep being a sales principal because do I love selling, or do I want to run a really successful business?
And do I love leading?
And do I love leading? And it's okay whatever the answer is to that. If you want to keep selling, then you need to actually understand that the time that you're taking selling is time that you're not giving to your people to lead them. And so if you want to do that, you need to have some really amazing structures and processes in place so that they can be kind of almost on autopilot.
Or
you
a
cannot
great
shortcut that.
General manager.
Have a general manager, which is probably better than trying to do it yourself. And you need to love that general manager because they have got the skills and talents that you don't have or that you don't want to develop. So you want to have that person in place. Or you need to see that becoming the principal of a really successful business is actually the next step after being a successful seller in your career structure, and you need to embrace the skills that come with that, which are very different or are quite different to the skills that got you to become a successful salesperson.
So in that case, you step off the tools and you're more about empowering your people to go and build their great business within the business.
Yeah, you use your knowledge of what worked for you as an amazing salesperson to create a structure and a process for your business that empowers everyone else in your business to achieve similar success levels that you had.
And Kylie, you mentioned that word empowerment, which is actually one of the fundamental empowered leadership practices that we're going to be sharing.
It is.
At the upcoming Inspiring Greatness 2-day Empowered Leadership Summit on the 6th and 7th of February in Melbourne. You're going to learn how do you empower your people and balance being in the business and on the business at the same time. So we'd love to see you there. Thank you, Director. Every single week I'm going to share insights and free downloadable tools to help you and your people achieve your success in the least amount of time. If you'd like access to the free downloadable tool, just click on the available link. If you also have any questions or challenges, specifically in the area of leadership or mindset, just write it in the comments below, and where possible, I'll provide solutions to your requests. Remember, let love lead, and you can turn your workforce into the life source of your business. I'll see you next week for more TMJ TV.